Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. Begin with a deep breath, stretching up, straightening comfortably, strong, and exhaling deeply. And let's repeat that a few times, settling into the mindful body with the anchor of our breath. So paying attention to how the body feels, how connected and grounded the body can be. Envisioning a tree or a mountain, and just let's follow that visualization, noticing that the roots go so much deeper than the branches above, and that the base of the mountain might extend down to the mantle of the earth. It's a remarkable amount of stability and hidden strength, and that reflects our true characters as well. And we are tapping into that with this visualization and using the anchors of body and breath. And another deep breath in. And straightening up as far as you can. Again, continuing with the anchor of sound, listening for sounds within and without, and moving back and forth between the breath, the body, and our ears. As we inhale, keeping in mind the image of the mountain or tree, and exhaling. There are, of course, many times over the day where we do not feel like a mountain or tree. So let's use these moments together, these breaths together, to fill up our bucket so we can draw upon it over the week. Remembering what it feels like to be stable, steady, reflective instead of reactive. And inhaling deeply and exhaling. Stretching out our awareness to hear sounds within our practice room and outside of the room. Reminding ourselves there's no pressure to get anywhere, to do anything. We are simply in the moment, observing what is for that purpose alone. And noticing as the body grows still and quiet, and everything seems to slow down a little bit. Taking stock of any emotions that arise as the body slows down and becomes still. Perhaps you feel relaxed or calm. Perhaps you notice ease or some kind of peacefulness. Let's take stock of those feelings as well, because those are one of the great payoffs of meditation practice. It's an important reminder of how we can have those things without fixing ourselves. We can have ease and a sense of peacefulness, a sense of comfort and strength and stability without fixing everything that we or others think is wrong. So that is a choice, it's an attitude. And in our meditation practice, we reinforce what that really means in the moment. It means changing our thoughts every breath. Perhaps if you're noticing these nice feelings, you think, oh, that's it. And you feel guilty about it and you stuff it so you can be productive and fix whatever's wrong. But actually, that's it. So let's build and nurture that skill within ourselves to know ease and peacefulness without a whole lot of churning and pushing density. Yes, it's okay to enjoy this. It doesn't mean you're lying to yourself about the stuff that's wrong in your life. This is an important tool of self-care. And also, it's deliberately nourishing that which we want to be rather than focusing on that which we don't want to be. So we're going to the buffet and eating the stuff we like, not the stuff we don't like. Sit with the breath and the body a little bit longer, enjoying some of the side effects of meditation. Ease and peacefulness in the moment when we slow down our thoughts and focus on our own little minutiae. You may notice as you develop your ability to focus during meditation that you have an intuitive voice that is talking, and often this voice can compete with the other voice of the inner ghoul that's constantly criticizing ourselves. So meditation builds our ability to listen to our intuition. So start paying attention for that. Thoughts and impressions that seem to come by surprise. There's a balance between honoring and listening to that voice of inner guidance and projecting our insecurities onto the world around us. So, looking for that balance as well. Generally, the intuitive voice is very loving. So that's a rough guide. I'm noticing the shoulders lifting as we continue to breathe, relaxing the hands in our lap, relaxing the feet on the floor, noticing where we make contact. Sending our awareness up through the body. Let's take a moment to nurture any places in our body that are sick and suffering right now. Maybe you've got a sore back or a cold or a headache or anything like that. So let's travel through the body and offer these These areas of dis-ease, of unease, let's offer them our loving kindness and attention. Our compassion. You may be at a certain age or point in your life or growth where you can't fix some of the problems you have. So you have to learn to live with, chronic pain or illness. And so that requires compassion and attention. And let's put our hands on our belly, relaxing the abdomen. Let's take a few deep breaths with our hands on our belly, noticing the rise and fall of the torso as we breathe, and the rise and fall of the belly. And always giving thanks for this wonderful process of oxygenation that we share with so many life forms. That is, for the most part, pretty easy, involuntary, and we just take for granted. A deep breath in, let it lift the torso, and exhale. Noticing the hands relaxed in our laps. And allowing them to fall open. Feeling the ridges of our fingertips as we slide them across left and right hand. And sending our awareness up through the torso. Let's put our hands on our heart. And just take a couple deep breaths here. Let's commit to being open-hearted and loving, to keeping the flow of love and forgiveness moving through our lives. And life doesn't make it easy, right? But that's the commitment we make to walk this path. Wayne Dyer said something a long time ago that has always stuck with me. He said, accountability, it is not crowded on the extra mile. And so it is hard to be loving and forgiving. We will find many excuses to withhold forgiveness from those we think have wronged us. Or who have wronged us, right? But we don't want to be stuck there. So as we inhale and exhale, reminding ourselves of the tree and the mountain, timeless and strong, let's work hard to let it go with each breath. And relaxing the shoulders and face. And committing over the week to coming back to this little special place of compassion, of ease, of wisdom. Let's come back to this as many times as we can. If you're driving, brushing your teeth, vacuuming. Practicing in bed, before bed, you name it. Let's come back here. Reminding ourselves that we meet each other here. We can be accountable to one another if it is hard to be accountable to ourselves. Thank you for meeting with me today. Looking forward to seeing you next week. Have a nice day.